Okay, we need to talk about this. This is kind of funny, but at the same time, I do kind of feel a little bit for the kids in this situation. Right, K-pop, South Korean pop music, idol groups, right? Is a very successful, very famous genre of music. I first learned about K-pop way back ages ago. I must have been 19 or 20, but it was through my brother who was studying at university a few hours away from where I lived. He was looking for, I think it was like a club called Fire for, and it was an under 21's night or something. We were under 21 at the time, weren't just creepy people looking for under 21's night. Anyway, he found this music video by a band called 21, or 2NE1, and the song was called Fire. It was a K-pop group. And since then, he really got into it. I didn't get into it as much, but I do like some K-pop music. It's been around for a long time. It exists. I'm just trying to get this there. And listen, the fans of K-pop groups are, to me, I would say they're almost like Taylor Swift fans. Like, they're very much into it. Very much into it. So let's talk about this situation. Now, I don't know about you, but my For You page on TikTok, on Instagram, has just constantly been about this K-pop tribute concert, and mums from Belfast. It's absolutely exploded, and it's kind of funny, and a lot of people are laughing about it, and some people aren't. If you don't know what I'm talking about, have a sit down, because this is a bit of a laugh, right? This is the advertisement for a concert that was happening recently in the SSE Arena in Belfast, and they've hosted this show. And before we watch any of the reactions, I'm just going to say what I see from the tickets, from the posters and everything like that. This is the ticket. It says, "You got the tickets," and the order number, K-pop Forever. And then there's some clearly AI characters on the front there. K-pop Forever Tribute. And then it has the date. That's a mobile ticket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then 6 characters. It does mention here as well, parents with small children are advised to book tiered seating. Children under 3 are not permitted. Under 14 should be accompanied by 18 plus. And this is the description of this event, right? K-pop Forever is coming to the SSE Arena Belfast. Immerse yourself in the worldwide phenomenon that is K-pop, with this truly one-of-a-kind all-action concert featuring all live performances of smash hits including Blackpink, BTS, Twice, they are groups, Soda Pop, which isn't a group, it's a song from the Kpop Demon Hunters, Golden, and many more. This is the ultimate non-stop party for all ages. K-pop Forever will take audiences on a journey that they will never forget. That's kind of right. With 4 epic live vocalists accompanied by 4 world-class dancers amidst a background of eye-popping lighting and effects. With breathtaking choreography, plus songs inspired by the record-breaking film, plus songs inspired by the record-breaking film Kpop Demon Hunters, this spectacular is one not to be missed. So what I'm getting from that is Kpop Forever Tribute. They are going to sing songs by the groups Blackpink, BTS, Twice, very famous. They've mentioned the song Soda Pop and the song Golden from the movie Kpop Demon Hunters. So in my mind, they're singing songs from popular K-pop groups and plus Kpop Demon Hunters songs, which is a great movie if you haven't seen it. It is giving quite childish, and I think that might be from the name Kpop Forever or whatever it is. And then the advertisement does look a little bit cheap to me, I'll be honest, which gives me childish, because what child cares about the advertisement so much? So to me, this show is going to be for K-pop fans, right? I wouldn't go personally because I don't like going places, but would I maybe watch a stream of it? Sure. So regardless of what the website says and the ads said it was, every mum in Belfast decided that this was somehow just a K-pop Demon Hunters only tribute. They dressed their kids up as Rumi and then got absolutely mortified when they found out that this can be K-pop, not just Huntrix. I just want to ask you quickly, would you have made that mistake from looking at those tickets and maybe not knowing even what Kpop Demon Hunters is or K-pop is in general? Would you have made that assumption? Because it does mention and these songs from Kpop Demon Hunters, but then it also mentions groups before. Would you perhaps look into these band names and be like, who is this? I guess if you don't know what K-pop is though, you would still be like, okay, well, who is Blackpink? Who is BTS? Who is Twice? A worldwide phenomenon that is K-pop. So in my mind, these parents think that K-pop is the name of Huntrix, which is the group in the movie, right? So now we kind of know what the whole deal is and what K-pop is and who Huntrix are. So all these mums took their kids to this, what they thought was going to be a K-pop Demon Hunters tribute band, and were disappointed when it was not just that, right? They complained, they went online, they were outraged, they were saying the most insane things like K-pop owes everyone a refund, as in the genre of music owes everyone a refund. That's like being jazz owes everyone a refund. Like, it's just factually incorrect. Let's take a look at some of the situations that happen.
It isn't K-pop Demon Hunters. It isn't. So, yes, it says on the ticket. Yes, some parents did not read it. But even in that aspect, it was aimed at children. So it should have been more, in my eyes, I just think it should have been more related to the characters and the songs of the movie. And I don't.
But it wasn't a K-pop Demon Hunters tribute. You know, there may be K-pop fans who are fans of the songs from that movie, right? So what this lady's saying, I kind of get what she's saying, but I don't also see where it was just advertised at children. If you have read the description that they're going to be singing K-pop songs, it doesn't matter what you thought. The description of the show is K-pop tribute. All those K-pop groups. You can't complain. The description has been given to you very, very clearly. Very clearly. It's right there to read. But you're disappointed because the show isn't what you assumed it would be. That's kind of wild.
I don't know. Mixed. We enjoyed our experience.
Good.
We made the most of it.
I'll go to the K-pop concert. It's not a K-pop concert.
Okay, so this is where you want to got the most what's the word? Thing, because she's like, we went to a K-pop concert. It's not a K-pop concert. It is, in fact, factually a K-pop tribute concert. They are singing K-pop music. You think K-pop is that group, Huntrix, which it's not. They are the K-pop Demon Hunters. Because they hunt demons, they sing K-pop, and the group name is Huntrix. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, are you sleeping?
Yeah, no, I'm going to get the wee girl. I might leave here in a second. Could have complained at that desk.
That is disgusting, isn't it?
They'll take your name and number.
That is actually, you're in hot pot. Yeah, you're in hot pot.
What is this? It's Snapchat.
So, there you go, sister. Mommy, I think this is just for adults.
Yeah.
It's actually a fucking joke.
K-pop up for today. No, them is K-pop for like.
I think this is just for adults. I think that's a fucking joke in front of her kids.
But I never knew about that. I
only found out about it today because I was up shopping in Belfast. My friend's wee girl is 16 and she was talking about cats. I did. My other wee girl nervous like that.
I'm fuming, I'm shaking, I'm actually shaking.
Yeah.
They were so excited. I'm down there, her purple and everything. Fucking shaking. Yeah. I know. See you later. Guys, if you're going to K-pop, do not go to K-pop.
Don't go to K-pop. Don't go to K-pop. That's like saying don't go to jazz. Don't go to jazz. This is... I feel like I'm the same age as a lot of these parents would be. Late 30s, early 40s. Come on, we're not that old that we're completely out the loop, right?
A scam. Sell your ticket.
It's not a scam. You've got it wrong. You didn't... You telling me you didn't see names like Blackpink, BTS on the ticket and be like, what the fuck is that? If you don't know about K-pop, you're not going to know them, right?
And it's an absolute, more like a show. It is disgusting, and it's a pure rave.
Do not believe it. Everybody is leaving. Literally everybody. We've done our kids up, purple hair, and all, and it's a joke. Everybody is actually leaving. We're actually at the complaints. Like everybody's leaving. Like everybody. It's shocking so bad. It's false advertising. It's enough.
Nothing is false about that advertising. Nothing is false about that advertising.
Absolute joke. Like literally everybody is leaving. They're crying their eyes out. All the kids are crying their eyes out. Fucking even the staff are so
They're probably crying because they're being forced to leave. They probably don't care.
disappointed. Like they can't believe it. Can't get over it. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. You should see the desk here of complaints.
To K-pop, my Wayne's got all dressed up and now they're left crying.
I'm not sure if this one's real or not, but on screen it says absolutely disgusted. This is not K-pop. SSE Arena Belfast K-pop performance.
My Wayne's were left crying last night because of this performance at the SSE Arena in Belfast. The K-pop performance. It was not K-pop. It was completely different to K-pop. My Wayne's got all dressed up and Nala left crying. Absolutely heartbroken, don't even know what this is about. We were there to see K-pop and it was not K-pop. So disappointed. I don't get it. It was marketed as K-pop and this is not K-pop. My Wayne's are dressed up as K-pop demon hunters and we were so excited to go see the K-pop. No K-pop. Honestly, just absolutely disgusted.
Okay, I think this is the girl that was on the news, the interview at the beginning.
Okay, let's talk K-pop Demon Hunters concert last night in Belfast.
It's not a K-pop Demon Hunters concert. Caroline.
So, in context, the week before, we are told that the concert is changed to an earlier time from 7:30 to 6:30. I think the original time was 7:30. So we're told you have to be there at 6:30. Then the itinerary is put through that doors open at 6. Tribute act, which was KK Sisters, and I have to tell you, these KK Sisters were absolutely amazing. Fair play, they were young girls up there smashing it. The vocals were amazing. Now, we did get in a wee bit late. The traffic is chaos. Obviously, try and get someone to drop you off and not have to park anywhere near the Odyssey because it is chaos. So leave time for that if you're going on Monday. But that's to be expected at any concert. So when you come in through the doors, there's queues for food, queues for drinks. There's like wee Nutella things and marshmallows and light up things and K-pop merch and things like that. Again, concert stuff. Now, the wee KK Sisters were on, and then I think the K-pop Demon Hunters were due to come on at 7:30. So they do a countdown, and then it's all very exciting. Kids are all really excited.
So let's remember, K-pop Demon Hunters is the name of the movie. Huntrix is the name of the group that sing.
And then they come out on stage. But to be honest, I didn't know K-pop was a genre of music. I thought it was the cartoon AI, people going to be dressed up for the kids. That's how it was marketed in my eyes.
No.
But maybe I'm wrong. I didn't do my research. I just assumed that.
At least she admits it, right?
How it was going to be. There was a lot of kids that walked out of there crying. There was a lot of parents disappointed. So if my child was crying her eyes out, I think I would have been really annoyed too. However, my 7-year-old loved it. She danced the night away. You can see from my video. So then you have an interval, and then after they announce they're coming, they come on stage, they're singing like Cat's Eye and Pink Pony Club and songs the kids know. Some kids know. I didn't know.
Wait, why are they singing Pink Pony Club? Does she mean Blackpink? Because why are they singing Pink Pony Club by Chapel Roan? That's not K-pop.
I don't know. I was expecting it to be the wee cartoon characters from the movie out dancing. That's kind of what I expected. So I know a lot of people was the same. Then they go on an interval and then they come back. And when they come back, they have their wigs and they sing the sort of more famous songs from the movie. That lasts for about 15 or 3 songs, so not long. It didn't feel like long anyway. Maybe, I don't know, my timing was right. But I just wanted to let people know that it was still a really enjoyable concert. The theatrics, the lights, the kids, the music. I really enjoyed it. The kids enjoyed it. But a lot of younger kids may struggle. And it definitely wasn't marketed to be that. Or I didn't read the label. One or the two.
You didn't read. Can we just look at it's very, very obvious. I don't know if these people have ever read anything before, but it says here, surely if you got kids, you're making sure it's appropriate to take children too. Immerse yourself in the worldwide phenomenon that is K-pop. Now, if you don't know what K-pop is, surely you think it's something. But performances of smash hits, including Blackpink, BTS, Twice. Why are you not thinking, what is that? What is that? You know what I mean? But then they do mix it in with the names of the songs from K-pop Demon Hunters. So maybe they are a bit like, is this camera moving with me? No. Like maybe they just think that song's from the movies. But come on. I bet you've watched that movie over and over again with your kids. You know the song.
So yeah, I know a lot of mixed reviews. If you're going on Monday, do not let it put you off. But be prepared. It is not all K-pop songs. And the kids won't be getting the K-pop fantasy people until the very end where they have a few wigs. Costumes were raunchy, I'm not going to lie. And there was 4 girls in the end, and I was like, who's the 4th one? She had like an afro and she was out of this world. They were all amazing. The songs, the singers, the theatrics, their voices, amazing. But it just wasn't what I thought it was marketed to be, but maybe I didn't read the label.
I don't really even think that's a question of maybe. I think the case is you did not read the label correctly. Which is fine. At least she went and her kid had a good time. She's not really complaining. I do have to say, I think it was her. I saw this video where they were listening to Gwen Stefani and it was mentioning Harajuku girls. And she was like, oh, is this K-pop too? And I did have to leave a comment and I was like, Harajuku is Japanese. Let's not make ourselves look silly because now you're being a little bit like, just when people can't differentiate between Japanese, Chinese, Korean, it really isn't difficult. It really is not difficult. I just also want to look at the advert for this because everyone was like, it was advertised as K-pop demon hunters. But let's look at the picture. These are just AI characters. 4 girls, 2 boys. They don't look like the characters. Okay, so one has pigtails and one has a bob. People have never had that hairstyle before. It does not give K-pop demon hunters. And you have to excuse me because the microphone is probably going to be terrible on this because I'm recording on my Mac. But let's remember, right? These are K-pop idols on the screen right now. Real life K-pop idols, right? K-pop demon hunters is based on these idols. The colored hair, the clothing styles, everything like that. Their job, their career. This K-pop tribute band are also based on K-pop idols. So what you're looking at are 2 things inspired by K-pop idols. So if you think Huntrix from K-pop Demon Hunters are the only thing that exists, you know, if you think they are K-pop and you don't know anything else about it, that's your first view, I guess, of this K-pop genre. So what you're not seeing is that, in fact, they are inspired by actual K-pop idols, just like this K-pop group is. What I think is even like a little bit strange about this whole situation is when you watch the people trying to like defend that they don't know what K-pop is. It's like, okay, it's still in no way the fault of a venue. It's the fault of you thinking that this is something made for children, which it is kind of confusing because it does look childish on the poster, but if you're a K-pop fan and you want to see a tribute, I do find tribute bands either for much older people, ABBA tribute, the Beatles tribute, or younger people, you know what I mean? So I can see the kind of confusion there, and going into this, not really knowing what K-pop is, I can understand might be a little bit confusing for them, but other parents did learn from this for the future concerts after it went viral.
Until last week, did you know what K-pop was?
No.
You didn't?
No.
So what did you think this was going to be?
I just thought it was obviously people dressed up as the K-pop demon hunters. But do you know what? We don't care. Yeah. We just love to dance and sing, so...
So definitely was confused. Thought it was going to be more demon hunters than it was. But I've prepped the girls. They're happy enough. We've been listening to the songs from... The whole article went out, so it's all good.
When I bought the tickets, I thought I was coming to see the 3 girls.
But they're cartoons. They're cartoons.
Yeah, I know.
Why did you think you were coming to see a cartoon?
I thought I was going to see them animated, and I really thought it was going to be a cartoon show. I was coming to see them.
3 cartoons from Netflix were coming down here. Did you know what K-pop was?
Yes.
Okay, so you weren't going to be one of these ones running out of here going, there is no K-pop! There's no K-pop!
We watch it all on YouTube, so...
Yeah. So you were versed in K-pop? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, I heard it's a selection.
It's a selection.
I can't
It
wait.
is, yeah. Did you know it was a selection before
No.
last week?
It
No.
was a surprise last night.
Yeah.
Only because I have a 10-year-old as well.
Yeah. But you,
So
you knew it was the wider genre and not just Demon Hunters.
I thought it was going to be a bit more focused on
Uh-huh.
Demon Hunters, but I knew there would have been extra.
I just thought we were coming to see the K-pop demon hunters. Then we got informed that it might not be that.
Yeah. Did you just not read the description?
No, we didn't. We just seen K-pop tribute, and we thought the kids were coming for a good wee show.
And you saw the poster with the coloured hair?
Yep.
Yeah.
The K-pop top.
And you saw Demon Hunters? Yeah. But now we know.
Now we know. We still had to bring them. We can't break the hard way.
All right, let me know your opinions down below. Do you think the advert was a little bit misleading, even though exactly what it was going to be was on the advertisement? I don't know. Let me know your opinions down below. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you very, very soon. Bye.